Welcome to How I Would Book. This is the series where I talk about how I would book an upcoming wrestling pay-per-view based on how the storylines have been provided to us so far by WWE. Today we will be talking about how I would book the upcoming wrestling pay-per-view, that is WrestleMania Backlash. God knows why WrestleMania Backlash is better than Backlash 2021, but hey, WWE decided to go with it, so will I. WrestleMania Backlash is shaping up to be a pretty decent card, and as of now, 6 matches have been announced. The Intercontinental Championship as well as the United States Championship matches have not been announced. They might be announced tomorrow on SmackDown, but as of now, I do not see any matches for them. So I will be pitching my ideas for those 2 matches, as well as I will be talking about how I would book every single match that have been announced so far. So without any further ado, let's begin. First off, let's talk about the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match between the Dirty Dogs and the Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio team that I have named the Mysterios. Because of course I have. This will be a good match because both teams are actually pretty good tag teams, and I will be having the Mysterios win. They will become the first ever father-son tag team to win the Tag Team Championship in WWE, and they will hold the title for a little while before they lose the titles to the Usos at SummerSlam. That is like fancy booking for the next few days, but I think this is how this should have been done. A 2-week reign, ending the Dirty Dog's reign and having a 2-week reign with his son. Rey would be happy, and in the end, I think it is in the best interest that the Usos win the championship later. Next up, the only match on the card that is not for a title, it is The Miz versus Damian Priest. As of now, this is the only match that is not for a title, and this is also a feud that I really want to end. Damian Priest has been feuding with The Miz all the way from Elimination Chamber, I believe, and since Bad Bunny is gone, I really want this to be the end of the feud, and here is how to do it. It's a lumberjack match. John Morrison is a lumberjack, and he's going to try to help Miz, but he's going to not be able to do that, and cost Miz the match, I guess, in one way or another. I don't exactly know, but that is the way that I would go with it. John Morrison unknowingly actually causes Miz the match, and that will be the end of their friendship for now. This can lead to a split up later, but Damian Priest moves on. There's not a single reason for Damian Priest to face Miz again. He has defeated Miz and Morrison again and again and again. He moves on to maybe the US Championship picture. I would like that very much. Next up, let's talk about one of the World Championship matches, that is the WWE Championship triple threat between Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Braun Strowman. This is going to be a horse fest. This is just going to be carnage all over the arena. This is going to probably kill the commentators at one point, and to be fair, this is probably going to be a pretty decent, although chaotic match. So this is how I would book the ending, and this is the way that I can protect both of the people that I want to protect. So Drew hits Braun with a claymore, but immediately is hit by a spear by Bobby Lashley. Now what Bobby sees is that both Drew as well as Braun are down. He knows that Drew's claymore is really powerful, so he goes ahead and pins Strowman to win the championship. Retain the championship. So this sort of protects the Claymore even further because he knows how powerful the Claymore is and capitalizes on that. And even though Drew hit the Claymore, Bobby Lashley smartly wins the match by pinning Braun. Now, let's talk about one of the matches that I would book but has not yet been announced by WWE. It will be the Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way match, and it will consist of Big E, Apollo Crews, Owens, and Zayn. And this will be a very good match because all 4 of these guys are phenomenal wrestlers. So, in the beginning of the match, Big E, Owens, and Zayn will work together to take out Commander Aziz because they know how absolutely destructive he can. And for the majority of the match, he's out. He's thrown through a table and he is out. However, towards the end, it seems like Kevin Owens might be able to capitalize and win the championship, but Aziz finally wakes up, helps Apollo Crews retain with hitting a Nigerian nail on Kevin Owens, and that helps Apollo retain, thus further making Commander Aziz a goddamn terrifying figure on SmackDown. Let's talk about Bianca Belair versus Bayley, the SmackDown Women's Championship match. Let's face it, this is going to be a good match because Bianca Belair is great, Bayley is fucking phenomenal, so this is definitely going to be a brilliant match. Bianca definitely wins, Bayley does not win the championship back yet. I think she should win the Money in the Bank and capitalize using that, but Bianca wins here using her brute force. But after the match, Sasha Banks returns. Sasha Banks returns and absolutely thrashes Bianca Belair using a chair. She decimates her. That can lead to a match between Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks in the next pay-per-view. That is something I would really love to see, and this can eventually lead to SummerSlam with Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks versus Bayley, triple threat for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I'm just fantasy booking here, but this is something that I would really like to see. Next up, the second match that has not been announced by WWE, but I'm pushing it forward here because I would really want to see it, is the US Championship Open Challenge. Sheamus has been doing it for the last few weeks, and I would love to see Sheamus do another here, although the person who answers this is not going to be Humberto Carrillo, and no, it's not going to be Mansoor either. He comes out, challenges anyone to a fight for the US Championship, and he says that he wants someone who can actually take him down, and out comes Roderick Strong. Remember, Roderick Strong handed over his resignation on NXT, but never did he go out of WWE. He is called up to the main roster, and he will be part of Raw going forward because Raw desperately needs more faces and more new people to shake up the division. Now, no, Strong does not win, but he puts up a great fight. Sheamus wins just by the skin of his hair. Sheamus just barely manages to win the match, but Strong has a really good showing, and I would love to see him being there for the next few weeks, and by maybe a few months we can also see Adam Cole come up. Maybe that will be really good. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship triple threat is up next. How do we book it so that we don't make every woman look stupid? Because there is a scary clown girl running around now. God knows this division is full of crap. So this is going to be a good match because Charlotte Flair, Asuka, and Rhea Ripley are all phenomenal wrestlers. But there's a way that I kind of want to see Charlotte as the champion, but I don't think she should be right now because Rhea Ripley needs to have a good dominating reign before maybe Charlotte wins the championship off of her. Maybe, we'll see that later. So this is how it goes down, okay? Charlotte looks like she's going to win. She gets ready to hit a big boot or something on Rhea Ripley, but all of a sudden, out of nowhere comes Lily. Lily distracts Charlotte because Alexa Bliss has her eyes on her, or I guess Lily has her eyes on her, and as a result, Rhea Ripley, using the distraction, hits a Riptide for the win and retains her championship. I really don't like Alexa Bliss's whole character right now. It's really annoying. I like Alexa Bliss, but goddamn do I hate the character right now. And as soon as we can get over this whole Charlotte Lily crap, I think the next thing we should do is make Charlotte the champion. And finally, Roman Reigns vs Cesaro WWE Universal Championship match. This should be the main event. If it isn't, I'm going to be very sad, to be honest. But the Universal Championship looks like the most prestigious championship in the company right now, and Cesaro getting his first championship opportunity against the Tribal Chief kind of makes sense. And to be absolutely honest with you, I think this is going to be a very good opportunity for Cesaro. This should not be the last opportunity at all. Spoiler alert, Cesaro loses, but he should carry on a momentum all the way to SummerSlam where he might win the championship. I really want Cesaro to win the championship off of Roman. That will be really good. So, as of the match, right, this is how it's going to go. Cesaro gets a lot of momentum and actually ends up getting a visual pin. But the referee does not see it because Jey Uso distracts the referee. Seeing this, Jimmy gets upset, he pulls down Jey, and they start bickering. With this, Cesaro gets distracted, Roman hits a low blow behind the referee's back, guillotine for the win. kind of similar to a couple of other Roman Reigns matches, but I think this is the best way going forward. Cesaro can say that he did beat the tribal chief in one way or another. Roman has a reason to be annoyed with Jimmy. The dissension is still going on. Storylines are forward. What else do you want? So this should be the main event, and I would love to see Cesaro becoming champion later. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and also let me know your predictions as well as how you would book the various matches on the night. Please do also hit the like button and the subscribe button, because next week I probably will be releasing the second half, or I guess the second video of my women's division booking with none other than the SmackDown women's division from WrestleMania 37 all the way to WrestleMania 38. You do not want to miss that, and also I have a special video in the making. The video will be called Why the Fiend is a Failure, and this is a video I don't think you want to miss. This is going to be my biggest project to date, and I really hope that you want to see that. If you want to, please do hit the subscribe button with notification bell on so that you get notified the moment it goes on. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.